clearly I have a problem. Practical but gorgeous. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell from the title, we are filming an Amazon favorites. It has been a very long time. I can't even remember the last time I filmed an Amazon favorites, but since we've moved to New York, I have accumulated so many nice new cool things from Amazon. And I also think there's another Amazon Prime Day coming up in like 2 weeks, so make sure you check my storefront for that. But anyways, today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of home stuff that I got. Of course, one thing about it, Amazon is going to get me for home stuff and also fashion. So if you look along the bottom, you can see it kind of broken up into categories if you're looking for something specific. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So we're going to do fashion first because I don't have too much here, and most of it is accessories. I don't have any clothing pieces for you guys, but the accessories that I got, really cute. So I'm gonna start with sunglasses. One thing about it, Amazon is gonna have the sunglasses. They're gonna have glasses. Any kind of like eyewear that you're looking for, you're gonna find a good pair on Amazon. Especially if you're into designer sunglasses, but you don't like love the price. Amazon is always gonna have what you're looking for. Starting with, these are just some clear frames. If you're into the clear frame trend, these are a Miu Miu lookalike. They don't say Miu Miu. They're like a tortoiseshell frame with the gold detailing on the leg. Normally the Miu Miu ones say Miu Miu there, but for these there's just like little gold studs, and depending on your vibe, there's filthy. Wow, hold on. Girl, depending on your vibe, like if you're into this, these were really trendy. They still are, like at this moment, but they're so stinking cute. Like if you're into like the clear frame teacher vibe, they're really cute. And I want to say they were less than $15. The Miu Mius are like $700. So just saying. Another designer lookalike sunglasses that I have are these gold. They have a little bit of a tint to them, and if you know, you know, I actually own the Bottega pair as well, and they're almost identical. The Bottegas are a bit larger, not even a bit, a lot larger, and the gold is a bit more of a pinky gold, whereas this is very traditional like yellow gold. So hopefully you guys can see. And these are way less heavy than the Bottega ones, obviously because they're cheaper, but I'm not gonna lie to you, the Bottega ones hurt my face so bad. But this is what these look like. These are a lookalike of the Bottega sardine glasses. So you see the stem or the leg, whatever you call it, girl. And what's crazy is I found these on Amazon maybe like a month after I bought the real ones, and I was like, okay, it's too late for me to return them now. Okay, girl. Yeah, but these are really cute. If you're into like the aviator oversized kind of clear frame vibe, you'll really like these. Up next are one of my favorite pair of sunglasses. I wear them so much. Anytime I'm wearing brown, I'm wearing these sunglasses. They are like a deep dark brown tortoise shell with a super dark brown tint, and the shape, they're kind of like an oval cat eye, but not too cat eye. And I think they are just, it's like a classic pair of sunglasses. You will wear these all of the time. It fits so many different vibes and outfits, and they're just so cute. I love the way they fit my face. I think they look so nice. Yeah, I love them, and they fit my head really good. I feel like I have a big head, so whenever I want to go for a bit of a smaller frame like this, it's always a little tricky. But these, 2T, and like I said, Amazon, I want to say they were like less than $20. Like I really want to say they were like 12, 13, somewhere in that range. Real cute. And the last pair of glasses that I have to show you guys, I want to say these are a Tom Ford lookalike, but I could be wrong. Someone correct me down below. But they are these really oversized, like aviator, almost like helicopter sunglasses type vibe. They're cute. I have them in this like medium brown color, like a light brown, and I wear these whenever I'm like trying to be cool. Like whenever I'm on my like cool girl vibe, these are the glasses I put on because they scream, I'm cool, don't talk to me. Like these are very much like don't talk to me glasses. They're so cute. And they do block the sun, so that's great. And they're super lightweight. They're really cute. Mine are a bit scratched because I don't put my glasses in like a carrier or anything. I just be flinging them in my purse and going about my business. So Yeah, so those are all of the new glasses that I have for you guys. Of course, there's tons more that I own from Amazon that are on my Amazon storefront. So if you're interested in looking at kind of any of my other finds, everything's going to be linked down below. Everything that I'm showing you guys today are kind of my newer purchases, not just my Amazon favorites, but like my newer Amazon favorites, if that makes sense. The next accessory that I have is actually a jewelry piece, and if you've been watching me, then you know exactly what it is because it is so good. This watch is so good. So this is, again, another designer inspired look-alike piece. This is a look-alike of the Cartier Benoit watch with a leather strap. I'm obsessed. Like, and I know everybody be saying I'm obsessed. No, I can't stop wearing this. And I have the actual Benoit in gold, the gold bangle. I don't have the leather strap. And I love it in the mini. Now this is the small size, so it's larger than the mini. And it just looks so good on the wrist. I'll put it here so you can see. Like, it is such a nice, I just love this. And I want to say this was like $20, girl. $20. The real one it is, we're not going to talk about it, but it ain't $20. Okay, so this one is so nice. I don't have the right time set to it, but it's absolutely stunning. It doesn't say Cartier, so if you're looking for that, it's not that, but it's a gorgeous watch. So it's gold, and they have a bunch of different, like if you don't want brown, I think they have a black leather. They have a bunch of different colors. Just check the link down below. In my opinion, the brown looks the nicest. And it's also like I don't know if you can see the embossing. It's not real leather, obviously, but there's like embossing on the leather strap there. And it just looks really nice. Up next, you know what's so crazy? I have a lot of designer look-alike pieces in this, but that's because, girl, some stuff just, look, especially when it comes to glasses, certain things are just not, in my opinion, worth the money, even though I still be buying it. Yeah. So anyways, these next ones are a pair of shoes. I haven't gotten to wear them yet, but they are so stinking cute. And if you know, you know, you're gonna know what these are a look-alike of. I also own a pair of the real versions of these, or let me rephrase, what these are inspired by. So these are inspired by a Saint Laurent shoe. I have it in a deep like burgundy maroon, and I got these in white. They're actually really nice. They fit well. I got mine in a 9.5. Whenever I do heels, I always size up a half size if half sizes are available. If not, I'll go up a whole size. So I got them in a 9.5. I'm a true 9, and they fit amazing. I'm not gonna tell you they're comfortable. I can't speak to that because I ain't never worn them, but they fit on my foot good, and they look really, really nice. Again, they don't have, these are not like replicas, they're just inspired by look-alike, that type of vibe. So they don't have like the YSL down them. It's just like this gold detailing in the middle instead of the YSL logo, but I prefer that personally. So I'm not looking for a replica. I'm like, oh, I really like the style of the shoe, right? So really, really nice and affordable. If you're ever like into the trendy items, I guarantee you Amazon is gonna do it quick. I know some people are against that, but I feel like spend your money on what you want to spend your money on, especially when it doesn't have a logo, like it's not a replica. I'm all for it. The last fashion item I have is another pair of shoes. You guys have also seen these on my channel. If you're not into the ballet flats, then you're not gonna like these, but I have been loving the flats. I can't even believe the millennial in me is like, we really brought ballet flats back. That's crazy. That was an era that we said we were never gonna like emerge back. And I really think people are starting to wear boat shoes again too, like Sperry's. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, child, we gonna see. Like they say, trends repeat. That's how I know I'm getting old, because I'm watching it happen. I said, oh wow. Anyways, I got these super duper cute silver ballet flats from Amazon. They're by the brand Jouet. Y'all know, I don't even know if that's really how you say it. That's just how I be saying it. Jouet, J-W-P, I be saying Jouet. I think that sounds fancy. So anywho, these are from them. They're just these silver flats, and they have this little tie in the middle. I think they're just so stinking adorable. They are a bit big on me, and I got these in a size 9. So just keep that in mind. If you run on the smaller size of your shoe size, maybe size down. But I absolutely love these. I've worn them multiple times. They're very comfortable. I've worn them to concerts. I've worn them walking all around New York City. I love these shoes, and I think they're so cute if you're into like the flat vibe. Now, before we hop over into home and decor, I do kind of have like a rando item. This is a phone case, so it's kind of like an electronic accessory, I guess. I don't have it on my case on my phone right now, but as you can see, my phone is busted. And yes, I pre-ordered the new phone, so she won't be busted for long, and I actually won't be able to use this case for long because it's not gonna fit. But I got this like super cute, just striped case. I get a lot of questions about this on Instagram, so I figured I would include it in the video. I always get I always get my phone cases on Amazon because they're cheap, affordable, they come quick, and it gets the job done. You know what I mean? And you can always find something that's like your vibe. I just really like the stripes because they're simple, cute, but like kind of funky. Yeah, so that's my phone case. So now that we're moving kind of into home decor, the first items that I have to show you guys, I actually can't like physically hold because they're behind me. So I don't know if you guys can see this artwork that is behind me. I'll insert a photo or a video so you can see it just a little bit better. This is from Amazon, and it is probably one of my favorite pieces in my house. If you hunt long enough, you will find good art on Amazon. There's actually a amazing creator. Her name is Maddie Emma, or Emma Maddie. I always get it backwards, but I mention her a lot in my videos. She has such a great, well, at least the type of style that I like of things, and her Amazon storefront is like gold. And that is who I got my art pieces from, and they're just stunning. So these don't come on Prime if I'm not mistaken, but if you're willing to wait like a week or two, it'll be so worth it. So all of the artwork in my house, you're gonna see a bunch of different pieces here, are all from Amazon, and they are stunning, especially like this one that's right behind me, this textured piece. It doesn't give that it's from Amazon, in my personal opinion. Maybe there's a home decorator out there who's like, girl, it looked like Amazon. But to me, it doesn't look like Amazon. Like, I think it just looks so nice. And my maroon piece as well that you're gonna see, absolutely love. And I just feel like it looks so high end. Like, to me, it doesn't give Amazon, but what do I know, child? Another piece that I can't physically hold, but is also here, is my lamp. This is like linen kind of texture. It is so cute. Like, this looks like something you would get out of CB2 without a CB2 price, girl, because y'all know one thing about it. CB2 gonna charge you an arm and a leg. CB2 is so expensive, and like, I love CB2 stuff, but whoa, the prices just be so crazy. Now I have this, and I love it. I love this lamp. It just sparks up the house. It's nice. And another little tidbit, I have a hue system that I got from Philips Hue, and I got that on Amazon as well, and it makes it to where, do you see how this light is on right now? I have the app on my phone. You see, I just turned it off. Or if I'm feeling really fancy, like, you can make it different colors and it'll change. Like, there's different temperatures and vibes. You can just make it a bunch of different colors if you want. Like, if you're throwing a party, you can do whatever you want with this thing. It's so cool. So if you're someone who's really into like home automation and just like that kind of vibe, I would really recommend checking out the Philips Hue lighting systems, especially as a renter. It's very rental friendly. There's no hard wiring, maybe for some of the pieces, but for what I have, there's no hard wiring. It's literally just a Bluetooth light bulb. So as long as your Bluetooth is on, you can control it. It's so cool. And you can also install switches. So if you don't want to use your app, you can use the switches. It's a game changer if you're into home automation, especially as a renter. Or even if you own your home and you just don't want to, like, it's too expensive to do like the real deal thing and you want to do it this way, chef's kiss. We're just going to be going through all of the things that I can't like physically like hold and show you guys because it's too big or it's like up on my wall. But the next thing that has been an absolute favorite for me is my bedding. You guys have been asking me in every vlog when I make my bed, your bedding just looks so comfortable. What kind of duvet do you have? What kind of this? It's all from Amazon. So I have a extra fluffy duvet insert, and it is thick. She is thick, boy, and I love it. It's a down feather insert, and it is so fluffy. It makes the bed just look so comfy and luxurious. Like, I love it. All of my pillows, not all of them, 2 of them are from Casper, but I ordered them on Amazon, so I'll link them down below, as well as my sheet set. And all of the pillows on my bed are from Amazon except for the kind of like swirly looking ones. Those are from CB2, but I'll link everything down below in case you're interested. And then the last thing that's one of my favorites that I can't like physically hold up are these super cute antique mirrors. I have 2 of them in my house, and I just love them. I have 2 different sizes, and they just complement the space so well. I love how they're not like super gaudy. I'm like looking at it, that's why I'm looking that way. They're not like super gaudy gold. They complement the space so good, and I just love them. I think they're just so cutesy. And yeah, I got them on Amazon. They came so quick, no damage, and they're not like wonky mirrors. You know, mirrors that make you look wonky. These not that. These are like good true mirrors. So, and they come in a bunch of different sizes, dimensions, like whatever you're looking for. And I really, really, really like them. I actually lied. I said that was the last thing I was going to tell you guys about that I couldn't like physically show you, but I lied. The next thing is my matcha setup. So I love a good matcha, or if you're into coffee, this could also work for you. And I made like a little matcha station in my kitchen. The shelving unit that you see there, the scale, if you're into weighing your coffee beans or your matcha, all of that is from Amazon. My whisk, my bowl, the sifter, everything that you see is from Amazon except for the honey pot. That is from CB2, but I will link it down below for you. But everything else is from Amazon, and it came together so beautifully. I feel like it complements my space so nicely. I'm always making matcha, so it made sense to have it on the counter, but I'm such a weirdo. I'm like, if it's gonna be on the counter, it needs to be freaking cute. I don't like stuff being on the counter, for real. So if it's gonna be on the counter, it needs to be cute. So it came together beautifully. I absolutely love it. While we're like in the kitchen space, we'll just keep moving through there. If you watch me, then you already know how I feel about this. This is my BrewMate cup. This is my emotional support cup. This bottle, this cup, whatever you want to call it, comes with me everywhere. Now, I have never been a Stanley girl. I've never owned a Stanley, so I can't speak to the comparison of the two. But what I'm gonna tell you about this bottle is the truth. First of all, I have an accessory here as well. This is the cup on its own. It has a plastic straw, like a rubber straw at the top, but it's actually a metal straw inside of the cup. Very hygienic. It's insulated, so it keeps my water cold. When I put cold water in here at night, when I wake up in the morning, still cold. And that's what I'm talking about. I love ice cold water. If you don't know this about me, I don't like room temperature. I mean, I'll drink room temperature water, but I like it ice cold. I love cold water. So the fact that it stays cold, it works for me. Not only is this my emotional support water bottle, but it's also my weapon. I walk the streets of New York very frequently. I'm on the subway all day. I'm on the train all day. And let me tell you something. When this water bottle stay with me. Number one, because I like to be hydrated. But number two, try it. If I hit you with this, you're done. You're done. You're done. But let me show you the best feature outside of it, obviously keeping you hydrated and doubling as a weapon. Do you see any drippage? Yeah, that's what got me. It has a locking feature so it doesn't leak. Yeah. So this was well worth, I think it was like $35, and I feel like that's really expensive for a cup, but now that I've owned it, I would pay that $35 over and over and over and over and over again. It is so good. And I also recently, you guys were telling me about these little straw covers, so I recently invested in this accessory for it. I also got these on Amazon, and they just literally slide right on top, so when I am like on the train, there's not like train air getting all over the tip of my straw, you know? So yeah. Super cute, super cute. While we're on the topic of cups, not only do I like matcha, but I also drink like hot tea as well. No, get into this mug. I just think this is so girly, cutesy, feminine. I just love it with the little song. It's just so cute. I had to. When I seen this on Amazon, I was like, yeah, this is my vibe. It does only come as a set of one. So if you're someone who needs multiple, you'll have to buy it individually. Since I've moved to New York, I've stopped hoarding and just having so much stuff because I have no space. There's no space in New York. So yeah, but I absolutely love that mug. I use it every single day whenever I have my tea. So another cup, which is also a part of my matcha station. These are my drinking glasses. I got these specifically for my matcha though, because if you are a matcha drinker, you understand the perfection of this cup. I know it's got fingerprints all over it because I've been touching it, but the dimensions of this glass are so yummy. They itch my brain so good. Whenever I put a beverage in here, even when it's not a matcha, I'm just like, you were made to hold liquid. Well, like, duh. But like, do you get what I'm saying? If you're someone who is a strictly like practical kind of person and you don't really care about the looks and vibes of things, this makes absolutely no sense to you. But if you're someone who likes it to just do it for them, this is gonna do it for you. These cups are so perfect. They come in a set of 8, and they also come with straws, glass straws. This cup with a matcha in it just looks stunning, glorious, beautiful. Like it's the perfect drinking glass. I'm not even gonna lie. I know everyone's into like the jars. I'm not a jar girl. That don't itch it for me. It's wide, but not too wide. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. And if that was not enough, I also got to-go cups. Now I got to-go cups from Amazon because I go on morning walks, and when I walk, I finish my beverage. And usually I bring nothing with me other than like my beverage, my phone. I don't like bring it back. So like having to lug the cup, because then I already have my water bottle. So having to lug the cup back, I'm like, I just wish I could throw it away. Doesn't this look like I work at a matcha shop? Doesn't this look like I'm running a matcha shop out of my apartment? If you've ever been to like the cutesy coffee shops, cafes with the like domed, I love it. It comes with the cups, the tops, and the straw, all in a pack. I had to get these. I had to. Whenever I'm on the go, this is what I put my beverages in. Sticking with our kitchen theme, my salt and pepper shakers. So, funny story, I had found these gorgeous salt and pepper shakers online that I wanted for my apartment, but they were $300. And I said, all right, look, I'm not doing it. Went on Amazon, and what did I find? Something extremely similar. So they're this really pretty like oak wood, just like super cute, like this light oak vibe with this gold, but like an antique gold, not the like gaudy gold. That's the really important thing. And they come with a holder. They're just so nice. So if you're someone who's into like this kind of vibe in your kitchen, you'll love these. They look really nice on the countertop, and they function very well as well. So they're practical, but then they're also gorgeous. That's what I like. I love a gorgeously practical item, you know? And let's just go ahead and finish up in the kitchen. The last thing that I have to show is my paper towel holder. I have a travertine obsession. I don't know about y'all, travertine, tavertine. This stone, I have an obsession. I cannot stop buying travertine, tavertine, however you say it, items, and you're gonna see in a second. I think they just complement spaces so well. I love like mixing like marbles with the travertine and then dark marble and the stone. And with the wood, I think all of the different like textures and tones just look so nice together. Like, yeah, so this is in my kitchen. It looks so good. My paper towels go on it. You only can really see the base of it, but I love it. Like I said, gorgeously practical things. Like, that's my vibe, and hello, she's so cute. She's so cute. Now, remember when I said I was travertine obsessed? Travertine. Somebody tell me, which is it? Remember when I said I was obsessed? I wasn't kidding. I have about 3 of these trays across different rooms in my apartment. I love this decorative little tray. It is just so cute. The depth of it is nice. It just itches my brain so good. I put all kinds of things in here. Sometimes, like, I have one in front of me. It has my candle and like my little candle accessories in it. It just looks nice. It's just a decorative tray. This is strictly for decoration. And yeah. I told you. Like, it's a problem. I love this. So this one I use a lot for my ikebana arrangements, which I shouldn't because this is not water safe. If you put water in this bowl, it will seep out. I'm trying to find a way to seal it. However, this is also just like another decorative bowl, decorative tray, and it's gorgeous. I told you, I'm obsessed. It's functional but beautiful, and I really do enjoy it. And these are heavy. I don't know if like they're the real stone, but whatever stone this is very heavy. So do prepare yourself for that when it comes. As if we didn't have enough. I'm sorry. More. I love it. I love it so bad. So these are coasters. They came in a set. And yeah, there's nothing much more to say. Functional and gorgeous. What more can a girl want? I'm obsessed. And I think they just look so nice. They match everything. Like, they're easy to go everywhere in the house. And they're just so cutesy. So that's it on my travertine. No more travertine. Okay, and the very last item that I have to show you guys is actually for the bathroom. And this is, again, you guys are gonna think this is so silly. It's my loofahs, but these are a very special loofah to me. Do you see the color of this? Maybe it's not translating on camera. This loofah is like a beigey cream, perfect neutral. If you know, you know. When you go to the store, every time I go to the store, I might can find a white loofah, like white. But like, okay, this, I ain't never found no beige loofah in the store. I just haven't. They're always pink, gray, blue. You know, they're colorful. Cool, not a problem. But like, you guys see, I have a problem. Practical but gorgeous. Practical but gorgeous. It comes in a 3-pack. I order these. I literally get a pack delivered a month, and then if I have company coming over, I order an extra pack so that they can have one as well. I love these. I think it's something so small. Like, this is something I feel like you wouldn't even think to like even source a beige one of. But that's how hard I am. That's how dedicated I am to the vibe. And yeah, so I got a beige loofah. and I got it on Amazon. And she's real cute. She looked real good in my shower. I don't know about y'all. I'm really bad about, like I said, gorgeously practical. Like, if I can. If it doesn't come that way, then whatever. But I found one and I love it. All right, you guys, that is it for this Amazon favorites video. She was a little shorter than our normal ones, but you know, I'm getting back into this. I haven't done one in a really long time. So I wanted to like ease us in. And I'm moving apartments soon, so we'll be doing some shopping. We'll be doing some Amazoning again, okay? So be prepared for another one of these. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, all of the items I showed you guys are going to be linked down below, as well as just my general storefront if you want to check out some of my other items that I really enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!